Yo, Crypto Nation and mining family. Little panda flick for you first off on the bat. Woo! How are all you happy hashers out there? What's up, everyone?
POP.
Right.
Require me to take an extra potty break.
Right. So we got Jason the Tiger Osborne. What's up with that happy Saturday? Got Crypto Bedell. What's up? We got Tech Man. Yo. And here's the guy that I was talking about the other day, not Joe Biz. What's up? And Uranus Oyster. Yo, I saw that little tag on Twitter. It's about talking to Bits Be Trippin' about the Magic the Gathering cards. It looks like Bits Be Trippin' is going to try to get back into fucking Magic the Gathering. I was like, hell no, dude.
Echo.
Right. Who's echoing? Shouldn't be me.
I hope it's not me.
I don't hear you twice.
I'm scared.
Right. There's no way it could be echoing because, like, I've got everything in my headset here, so it's not like it's echoing through there. So I have no idea.
I need an adult.
Right. All right. They're everybody's saying it's all good. So Golden Wolf must be just messing with us. Or he's talking, or he's sitting there talking about Bits Be Tripping with the Magic the Gathering, so he got a little echo chamber going on, you know. Oh, Golden had it on his end. He had two windows open. He was trying to listen to us 2 times. Double the pleasure. Yes, right.
Double the pleasure.
Double the fun. Ooh. Is that almost like this?
What? You got another one?
This is my 3080 Ti.
What in the flab nabbit is that?
This 3080 Ti is a chonky bastard too. This is almost as heavy as an R9 390.
Pretty heavy.
Oh,
my
yeah.
3070 Ti was pretty heavy, man. I was like, geez, this card is huge.
Oh yeah. I mean, especially when you compare it to the 6600 XT.
Right.
I mean, this thing is like super lightweight. Pick up this bad boy, you're like, it's like.
Even my 5600 XTs, they're 3 fans, but they're still pretty light. My 6700 XT is pretty. I mean, it's of average sized. No difference. But then 37 Ti, he was a little chunky.
Right. I mean, it's just like this thing with no fans on it weighs almost as much as a 3080 Ti with no fans. It's like, oh my god, dude. Oh. And what's really funny that I'm comparing Asus to Asus. So it's like, over the years, they have not gotten any lighter.
Well, I believe it.
It's like eventually I'll get my test bench set up here and put into the living room and be able to actually start like hashing on these monsters before this one gets dedicated to my PC. And then the 10, the Ti. I'm going to dedicate this one to my PC. And then I'm going to pull my 1080 Ti, and it's getting stuck into a server case, fan stripped off of it, and that's where it's going to live life. Mm-hmm.
Very nice.
Not your biz, like his Vega 56 is the chunkiest. I don't know, man. Like one of the cards that I've got, it's the 6800 XT. It's damn near a triple ding. I mean, this is like a 2 1/4. This one's like about a 2 1/4 with the shroud. And then this gonna get tossed into a fucking server case too, because the cooling fins are going the right direction. Nacho Biz like, what you mining with the 1080 Ti? I been basically it's been like I do a little spec mining because it's my daily driver. So I do a little spec mining with it, and then it's like whenever I notice that the payouts for right now Ethereum is up and down. If it's up, I slam it on Ethereum. If it's down, I'll spec mine something and see where the hash rate to wattage is, and is it worth it in the long run. It's like I've been finding like moments of like Raven's a little bit better, Ethereum Classic's a little bit better. I've done a little conceal. I've gone down the rabbit hole, but it's like I haven't found anything that will just stabilize out and actually be like, okay, I can put some stuff over here and it's worth it. Because at the end of the day, it's like I'm running it like a business. If it's not, right. If I'm not getting double my hash, double what I'm spending on electricity per GPU, plus about 10%, it's not worth it. You can't sustain that because you've got to have growth and profitability. So that's where
there are definitely times where you don't have the choice, though.
Right, exactly.
But then you have to make that choice and be like, do I want to like shut off half of my farm, or do I want to be like, I could do it.
Right. Yeah. I mean, there are times, but you're taking that calculated risk. You have people like Bitsby tripping because he's at scale. The market dipped, and he's like, I'm not going to break even on the electric bill. It's not worth it. Off everything goes. And I get it. Especially at his level. I mean, when you're talking about thousands of dollars in electricity, you have a commitment.
Right. For sure. So my electricity will be done by Friday.
Woo!
It's great.
Oh, I bet you're like jumping in joy. You're like sitting there, happy dance, happy
Possible it's going to
dance.
cost me less money.
Ooh. Different contractor, or is he giving you a break?
There is an option to just bury our line and just to like ground bury it, not like put it in conduit using the wires that we use here just to ground bury it. And it's possible.
Huh.
It'll be a lot less.
I didn't know you can put them in the ground without conduit.
Yeah, technically you can, apparently.
Not out where I'm at.
I don't really...
Illinois catches you doing that shit and then you get fined.
It's just not ideal.
Right.
Because if something goes wrong, you have to dig it up.
Well, out here in Crooked Noise,
if you put it in conduit or in like piping, like if something's wrong, you can pull it out.
Right.
And put it back in. And so
well, they've got two reasons that they want it in conduit out here in Illinois. I mean, you have to do they want you to do two things when you drop them in the ground. You got to get below the frost line, which is like about 38 inches out here. And then it's got to be in conduit because, they're like, well, if somebody's digging, we don't want them to go pink and electrocute themselves. And I'm sitting here thinking to myself, they'll only do it once. Literally, after you cut it one time, it's done. The circuit breaker pops.
Right.
And wood's not conductive. Don't be digging with a metal shovel. All metal shovel. Who does that?
Fiberglass hands.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I don't know. It's kind of where we're at. I'm thinking about maybe doing the pipe still. That way it's easier to take care of, because right where it's going to be at is like where I would hope to have a deck. And if I put the deck there, and then something goes wrong, I'm really going to hate myself later.
Yeah.
So...
Or it's like, 20 years down the road and you're like not thinking of it, and you start digging and you're like, oh yeah, I'm not going to go down that far, and then you turn around and your house is off and you're like, what happened?
Here it's 2 feet. You gotta go 2 feet down just to bury cable. But I mean, it's whatever. So we'll figure out that out as we go. And then in the well house for the well house, or the well will be on its own 30 amp, breaker, basically. But I was like, all right, cool. I was like, so I run a lot of like equipment. And he goes, well, like, what kind of equipment? And I was like, I need like 220 outlet and like an extra 30 amp like breaker in here. Is that could you do that? He goes, I mean, I'm gonna wire this separate from the house. So he goes, I can throw like a 60 or or like something in here. He goes, and then we'll wire it later, but we'll throw it in here for now. And I was like, all right, I like it.
That's what's up. That is what up. Did you take the chance of orange pilling him?
Oh, I'm sorry, kids.
Ah. Well, he's dealing with the family stuff out there. Not your biz. Cast iron shovel. Yeah, that wouldn't be a good thing either. And yeah, Kirkenoise is a very, very, very corrupted democratic state. Yes.
Damn, what was you saying?
I was like, reading the comments, that's about it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I have an extra 30 amp breaker for just my own personal pleasure.
Hmm.
Just a small one for now.
Right.
Which is fine. Good with full 30 amps are good. That'll run all of my rigs. For sure. And some.
Jason,
definitely.
That's probably me you're hearing.
It could be me. I mean, I have my.
I don't hear you.
Ti like right above it.
I literally do not hear you. I just hear you talk and not anything behind you.
It's like my noise cancellation's on, so.
Yeah. No, he's more than likely hearing me. I bet you I can scroll down and in that OBS and. Oh yeah, it's picking up me.
What up, Dogecoin?
Yo. Right. I mean, just on the other side
Wouldn't
of
be a
this.
mining stream without fans.
Right.
Boom.
But yeah, I mean, just behind the camera on the other side of the wall. I mean, I've got 4 servers running. 4 ASICs running. I have an open air rig in there. I've got an open air rig in here. I've got my window AC unit behind me. So, yeah.
He's always stopping by to say sup. Kids and I are at the theater about to watch Shang-Chi.
Woo!
Enjoy the movie. Enjoy it.
Yep. And then I've got like 2 more GPUs to fire up here. Oh God, Jason, yes. The heat output for wintertime, my furnace only kicks on when we go like subarctic outside, when we go like, negative 10, 20, 30 below zero, then my furnace starts kicking in. Otherwise, yeah, barely ever turns on. I just take out the window fans, and I just place them in the house so that I can actually like blow air through, and then I leave one window in the back of the mining room cracked open a little bit, and my farthest bathroom, which is basically the farthest away from the mining room, I just slightly crack that window open for the whole season, and it just kind of lets this nice little cross draft go right through the house. I mean, when you're dealing with almost
Water heater. It's
40.
easily done.
Oh yeah.
The water heater is very good. Aztec Mining did something of the sorts with their ASICs.
Yeah, got furnaces that pay for themselves. Fuck yeah, dude.
Basically, you easily heat water with an ASIC.
Yeah, because it's 3.72 BTUs per 1 watt used, you know, and I'm using thousands of watts.
Jeff Mill, yes. If I can find them at like a reasonable price.
Jeff, this is one of them. This is a 6600 XT. Just got here. I got one more coming in. It'll be like Wednesday. It looks like it'll be in. And then I've also have a 3080 Ti. So, yeah, I'm still buying. Do I recommend everybody out there to start buying GPUs no matter what the cost? No. So you almost got to sit there and kind of figure out what's more cost effective for you. Buying more equipment, saving the money, you know, or investing it back into Bitcoin versus mining equipment.
Right.
Which one's going to give you a better payout? That you're gonna it's per person basis. My electricity
situation.
Yeah, exactly. It's like I can't account for you. I'm doing pretty good right now. My electricity's down. I've got a good income coming in. My wife works as a nurse. I got a lot of stuff going on for me. I own my own house. Electricity is only 6.2 cents a kilowatt hour. So for me, I can the market can dip pretty good, and I'm still good. So that's just how I am. For sure, Doge Lord.
Yeah, there's a few 6700 XTs.
Yep.
See that? And
Yeah.
there's a power color Red Devil for $879 on Newegg right now, that's MSRP for power color.
Yep. Yes, Jeff, because that's about what I paid for this one through Newegg.
So yeah.
Hey, what's going on, Fox Protocol? Yo. Oh yeah. He's giving you a condolences, my man. There's nothing like losing it's like your grandpa. It's like I feel you.
Thank you, Fox.
I was pretty. I get it. I was pretty devastated even when my grandpa died. That was like basically out of everybody I knew, that was my best friend. It's like he was the fucking coolest person that I knew. Was in World War II. He was an engineer. Fucking did welding. All this cool stuff. And he's the one that actually introduced me to jazz and Motown music. So it's like he kind of helped me get into listening to some of the old music, got me playing it a little bit, and it's like it was awesome. And then whenever he passed away, I was like, damn, it's like the only two people that I was connected with after him and my own family was my two younger brothers, and now it's just my one younger brother because my other one turned into a very, I don't know what the hell I don't know what he's on, but man, he needs to pull his head out of his ass. Cryptid, he was giant fingers.
That's funny stuff. Because, but in the crypto scene, Flux, baby, it's making me believe it. Yeah, Flux is doing very well.
Yeah.
Yep. I think even today, what was it? Yeah, past 24 hours, we're up 29%. Been a steady ride up past 24 hours. We're at 45 cents right now, which is great. We could go we're at 25 cents, and just at price value of things.
Right.
But they're doing tons of great stuff. Right now, I'm looking at, and I have one of our patron members helping me test out a miner pool. They have a payout system on there for getting paid out in basically LP tokens for like DeFi space. You get paid. You're mining, and you still get paid out in Flux, but you get paid out in these parallel assets. Depending on the asset, you get paid out either once a week or once a month, which is, it's extra, basically free money that you're just getting for free from mining in the pool. So it's great. And if you want to pay the fees, you can, just swap it over. If you're using Zelcore wallet, you can they have an app built into the wallet that allows you to turn like one of the parallel assets, like Flux BNB. It lets you convert it from Flux BNB just back to Flux. So you have the option just to basically get more Flux. Of course, it costs BNB as a gas fee because it's basically on the Binance Smart Chain.
Right.
But
not bad.
It's basically a bridge built into their wallet now, which is great. Especially if you want to like move coins to different like chains to do things. Very helpful.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Technically, since you're getting extra coins for free, your profitability is actually higher than what it lists on what to mine if you mine on that pool, because it's kind of hard for them to calculate that being on like a weekly, like a monthly basis for some coins.
Bitcoin Jake, if you want, I can help you with that. You know where to hit me up at, and I can help walk you through some of that. Get you set up on something like a Hive OS or something.
For sure.
Make sure you get a enough coin that you can move it off of Nice Hash and get it out of there, and then we'll get you off of Nice Hack.
For sure. We don't need it, man. It's not as good as you think it is.
Right.
It's an illusion.
Bitcoin Jake. It's like I got mine mining Bitcoin, dude. It works for me, man. I'd rather be mining Bitcoin with my S9.
Yeah, for sure.
But as you were saying,
Fox. Okay. My cake holding make my butt older. What is cake at right now? Oh, $19. Yeah. It's been pretty steady. Steady-ish. We had 26 2 weeks ago. Last week we've been rocking in the 20s. Yeah.
Flux to BTC for the win. Hells yeah.
Definitely want that $100 cake. For sure. I should have sold the cake at 26, turned it into Flux. It would have been a heck of a move because Fluxes went up in that time period.
Hells yeah.
Did anybody else buy the Dizzy Dip the other day? Yep. Bought that Dizzy Dip.
Hells yeah. I love feeling, getting hole punches on my dip card. It's like click. I got another one. It's like a badge of honor.
Like it's full. Time to get a new card.
Right? It's like, I can't put any more holes in this. Oh, new card. Sweet.
He said a 50% bump during the time frame if we had. Yep, I believe it.
Yep.
I believe it, man. Oh well, move on.
Mm-hmm.
Don't dwell on it.
Not at all. Not
Crap,
worth it.
man. I wish I would have done that. Would have made more money, but then it's not going to change that. It's already happened.
Right.
No telling it could happen again tomorrow. Probably no.
Right. I mean, it's like this card here. This was paid for with 1 ETH. Am I going to cry that ETH is doubled in price from whenever I bought this? No.
A little bit. Crap, just a little bit.
Not really. I mean, if you really think about it, what I was mining it at for a price for my price of my electricity, realistically, I got much in it. So it costed me far less. I mean, I kicked out a whole Ethereum for it, or 0.9 of an Ethereum for it. Still, I don't care. You know, this is what crypto was made for. It stops uncontrollably in the background.
I'm not dwelling on
Not at all. Right?
it. You're dwelling on it.
Ah, too funny. Too funny.
Basically. Nice.
Yeah, and it's like I've been using crypto as money from almost day one. So that's just me though. I'm not afraid to spend some of it, especially when I'm just using it to buy more equipment, which is going to earn me more crypto and earn me more crypto faster. So I'm like, hey, this is a fucking win.
I'm always for that.
Mm-hmm.
No brainer sometimes.
Yeah.
Trying to get enough deal anyway. You're like, and thank you. And they sold out of that one. Oh.
Nemesis should buy pizza for everybody with Bitcoin. All right, everybody, let's go down to El Salvador.
Always pizza.
Actually, I think one of the pilot programs that Anthony Pompliano was setting up for buying Bitcoin pizza. I think one of them is out here in Chicago.
Yeah, there was one out there.
Mm-hmm.
If I remember correctly.
I wonder if they've still got the program going, or if that was just for Bitcoin Pizza Day's publicity stunt.
No clue.
No clue. Yeah. Fox like, need more whiskey. Bitcoin, Jake. He bought 10 future bit moonlanders in 2016. Damn. That's what's up.
$35 each. In LTC. LTC was $1.50 at the time.
Damn.
Today it's like almost $200.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, that's almost crazy. That's almost like me sitting there and buying ASICs from Bitmain. You know, two grand a pop on the ASICs, and let's see here. I probably spent 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 or 8 Bitcoin. Yeah. It's like, imagine having 7 or 8 Bitcoin. But I wouldn't have compounded it and been able to get the last half of the ASICs without have been mining that whole time. There would have been no way I would have had that kind of cash laying around. So yeah, I mean, I'm not worried about it. I mean, at the end of the day, everybody, yes, crypto encourages you to save, but at the same time, it has value, it has utility, and you can treat it as sound money. So, you know, it's like sometimes you spend more, and sometimes you get a discount on what you're buying. Whatever.
Heard that.
Exactly. Lethargy 01. It's like, yeah, turning my coins into assets, never a bad thing, especially when you're looking at trying to compound your earnings. So if you start getting all the equipment that you need, you start being able to kick back and relax on what you're mining, because at a certain point there's that tipping scale of your electric bill versus how much you're pulling in to the equipment that you have. That's why mines try to get the most efficient equipment out there. I was actually chit-chatting with a guy on Discord privately, you know, it was Sinbad, and he was sitting there talking almost about this exact, going down this exact rabbit hole, going, hey, why is it that, you know, people want NVIDIA over, not wanting AMD versus, everybody wanting NVIDIA. And I was kind of going over that. I'm like, it's really not that AMD's bad. It isn't that. So what a lot of people are looking for is, they're either looking for a good gaming card, which NVIDIA has that hands down. Not very many games take advantage of how AMD does everything in memory to lighten the workload off of the VGA core, where NVIDIA just brute forces the game. It's like, core, more, give it more, just a little more. Yeah, this is how you do it, So not everybody's taking advantage of AMD, and then they've also got to dumb down the game a little bit more to be able to work on Intel, because Intel's multi-core workload doesn't work that well. That's an AMD thing. AMD loves to do, it's like, oh yeah, give me more stuff. Oh yeah, I've got another core for that. We can do that over here. Intel's like, no, we need to focus in on this one text. That's it. And NVIDIA kind of took advantage of that workload performance, where AMD was just like, no, we needed to do multiple things. It shouldn't be just isolated to this one thing. And then you go down the, it's like, okay, why isn't game performance relative to hash rate? And it really doesn't have anything to do with that. And, it's like, and I was sitting there going down talking about the 3060 Ti, the original versions of it, and a non-LHR. And, you're looking at, 62 mega hash for 120, 130 watts, where this 6600 XT, let's just, for all intensive purposes, let's say it's 31 watts. But it's, 31 mega hash at 50 watts. So for two of these, I get 13060 Ti. So power to hash rate, even though you're getting double on NVIDIA, is still relative. So, and AMD does it a little bit better when it comes to a memory-intensive algorithm, and a lot of people just kind of don't look at that because they're going, I want to have the most hash power in the smallest amount of space. That's going to be NVIDIA, but you're also going to pay the NVIDIA premium on that. So, it's kind of like, figuring out what you can get your hands on versus, at a good price. I'm not going to sit there and pay $800 for a 60, basically 580 performance with a little bit less wattage. It makes absolutely no sense. Where, it's like if you're trying to just have density, you're trying to scale out and just, that's where NVIDIA is going to come into play. And in NVIDIA, whenever, if Ethereum ever comes onto proof of stake, if you have a whole NVIDIA farm, you're going to have a little more versatility for power to hash rate. Where you go on to something that's very core intensive, You know, it's like, let's take for instance like something like Raven. You know, it's like Nvidia is going to hit harder on Raven than AMD, and in order to ramp up the performance on AMD, you're going to throw a lot of power at it. So it, you know, it's like, it's kind of like figuring out how you're going to mine moving forward, and just know that, you know, it's like you're going to spend a little more building out a full rig of AMD. But if you're wanting to scale up, realistically, this is what you can get more of right now, that isn't being throttled.
Right. Good question for you.
Sure.
So, how safe do you think it is to run Delta fans off of USB hubs or off like a hub?
Ooh.
Yeah, see, that's a good question, right? So I've also found controllers that are allotted 50 watts per like controller. So you could control the Delta fan speed, but it allows 50 watts per channel. And it's powered by like a SATA or a
Molex
6-pin.
Yeah.
Or a 6-pin sometimes.
Okay.
I've seen a few with 6-pin, and I was like, I trust the 6-pin versions. But still, it's like you're allotted a 50 watt max, but you're still at 200 watts per cable.
Yeah, you almost got to sit there and kind of calculate your which Delta fans you're getting. You know, figuring out what their amp max is, or their wattage peak is. But off of USB,
not like a USB hub, but like a, you know, like a fan hub that
right,
you would use to.
Yeah,
split.
you've just got to kind of figure out, you know, what's the peak wattage for each one of your Delta fans, because not all of them are the same. It's
right.
So yeah, I know my Delta fans.
They're not like ASIC Delta. Well, I guess they are. They were for an ASIC, but they were for the Obelisk SC1, like the micro.
Okay.
So they're like I think it's a 90mm Delta fan.
Okay. Yeah, you'd have to flip it over and look at the information
There's
on the
no
back.
markings.
Oh,
On the
wow.
fans whatsoever. That's why I was like, I don't know anything about
See,
this.
I would have to. I mean, you can sit there and look up a 90mm fan, and kind of like guesstimate. You know, okay, this might be what this is. And being that it's for an Obelisk, I would say that, you know, I would hope that they would put the better versions of stuff into there. So it's just more, you know, whatever the most wattage you could find out of one of the 90mm ones, and then just kind of go, okay, this is how many I could put on there. Cryptid Youth is like, I just got a 3060 Ti LHR. What would you suggest mining on it? It's the only LHR card that he has, so he's not sure what to mine with it. So Rapid Mining, Red Panda Mining actually went down the rabbit hole for this, and his LHR card, he was having issues trying to just fucking overclock his. As soon as he would, like, the miner would load up the program on there all the way, it would just start throttling down. So that almost depends on which 3060 Ti you have, and man, you almost got to test on it and see which one's worth it. As you see, I mean, my LHR card isn't even in. I need to do a series of tests even on this one to see what is the best option for this. I mean, yes, the NB miner gives you a little bit back, but I don't think it's enough to put it back up onto Ethereum or Ethereum Classic. Red was having an issue with fucking Raven. It would hit nice, and then you just watch it pull itself down. So, I mean, it's just...
I was watching that video, and I was intrigued of why I was doing that. I was like, what? I was like, is it like a new version of LHR that we're talking about here? Or what we got going on? But I was watching this video. Someone else had commented about it on someone else's video, too. Because they had noticed it.
Yeah, and it's hard to sit there and say, because like maybe they've got a sensor in there that whenever the memory controller or power rail peaks out at a specific spot, that it goes nope. But I do know that they've been sitting there and selling LHR cards to data centers now. So it'll be interesting if AI development has an issue with them. Because I know that the AI developers did not like the 20 series from NVIDIA. They got rid of their 20 series because they were like, it's junk, and went back to the 1080 Ti's.
Right.
Holy cow, gone insane. 58 mega hash at 320 watts on call. Pow! Holy fuck. I mean, considering that I get like, fuck, I think it's like 35, 38 mega hash on my 1080 Ti's on Kapow for like just under 200 watts. It's like, holy cow. Better than the 450 you let it eat. Oh my god.
It's like no information about selling replacement fan kits. Maybe were your Delta fans like stamped into the casing, or is there like a sticker?
Oh, what?
Your Delta fans, are they like stamped with like the numbers, or they have like a sticker?
They got a sticker on the back. Yep, all of mine do. Even the ones from Bitmain. High speeds, like the DAG file is 1, but game it is multiples that see the bio that it sees the BIOS on ETH. That's what they want to say. It's like a triple handshake. I don't think that because of NB miners figuring out a partial workaround, I just think that if it sees the memory controller get hit in a certain way with the BIOS that's on the card, that it just kind of goes, oh, nope, pull back. We're going into death territory. Because that's one of the things that they found with, what was that game, New World, was that they were having a temperature problem with the memory controller module. And
you're saying what is bad solders on the cards?
That's what they were trying to say, but I think it's a little more than that. I think it's that the memory controller just got really hot, and when it got hot, it glitched just right on specific series of cards, and when it glitched, it fucking sent a full 12 volts right through the memory, and when it goes through the memory, it takes out the memory modules and sends 12 volts right to the core. The core sees 12 volts, game over. Gone insane. I don't
mind.
You're right. I'll get
asking for it.
Right. Yeah. You'll have to
especially using the same kind of clock that you look for.
Yeah. I've got to
crash on your computer because I was like starving the car to power.
Oh no!
It's like so you're trying to play a game. It's like
So let's take for instance, Dirt 4. Okay, Dirt 4. I can launch the game while my GPU is mining. But the moment that the game tries to load up the track that I'm going to race on, it crashes. And this is without even mining. Just a slight little, like I was going, yeah, I could probably bump it just a pinch. You know, just kind of, I wanted to get a little bit more definition so that I can actually see the turn through the trees and stuff like that a little bit crisper. And yeah, as soon as it tries to load up the actual course, it just sits there in the boot screen just going. And I have to like force shut down the game and then go into my overclock and fucking take it all off. I can leave the fan wherever I want. I can't play with the overclock on Dirt 4 in any way, shape, or form because of how they set their optimizations on it. So the game takes control of the way that the card's set up and just fucking optimizes it through the game. And I think that's what New World Order was doing, and in the right instance, it wasn't configured properly for the card because they put out a patch on this right at the same time. So something happened on the backside that nobody is publicly stating. I guarantee it. Because people were like watching their frames per second just rocket over, and during those times, that's when people were getting the blue screen or the computer would just lock up on them or shut down. There was definitely an optimization going on that didn't work too well, and some of the GPUs people had were just dying. And then when people tried to go back into it right away, because the card, whatever component glitched on it, was still probably hot when they rebooted it back up, it got to that point and just it had runaway temperatures on it, and it just killed itself.
What's up, Big D?
What up? What up?
Garbage. So damn frustrating.
Yeah.
It definitely can be finicky.
Yep.
I would definitely recommend putting them in a rig with themselves.
Yeah.
All LHR cards with LHR cards.
Yeah.
Don't throw them in with your other rigs.
No.
Don't taint the pool, or don't taint the batch.
Right. Gone Insane's like he can mine at 55 mega hash and play Minecraft, but Minecraft you can play on a potato.
Yeah, Minecraft normally runs on like CPU power mostly.
Right. You can do it the whole thing in CPU.
Depending on your CPU. Yeah.
Right. I know, Dig Deep. I haven't seen you in a hot minute. Yo.
Yeah, it's good to see you, buddy.
Oh, the Pepe. I have a kitty over here staring at me going, "Hey, woman, pet me, please."
I mean, yeah.
It's like, Pepe, you're famous now. Yo. Gone Insane's like, downside of the 3080 Ti, it's so fat that he can't put it inside of his little case.
Oh man.
That's why I have a full size tower, so I mean I'm not limited. I mean I'm not Leland Lee cool.
Yo,
but
congratulations, Take Two. Glad that you had a baby. Hopefully it was nice.
Oh yeah. Congratulations.
Busy times.
Yep. Waiting on some 180 power adapters. Nice, nice.
For every one cat, you get an extra mega hash on everything. And he's got multiple cats, so he's good.
Right, right, right. It's like hell's yeah, dig deep. It's all about the little dojis.
You guys have any questions?
Right, right.
Last questions before we head out of here.
Hells yeah.
Greatly appreciate it. We're still hugging that 45. Been
It's its support line. I'm just saying.
Chilling at base.
You're getting a lot of crap for buying 3 Dell 710 servers.
Why?
Why? Yeah. Not so busy. He's like, you gotta come over. Stall Hive for me.
Yeah, Golden Wolf Flux has been like almost 30% up in the last 24 hours. Yeah. Like Jason says, it's 50 cents right now.
Almost.
Like 47, I think. I checked. This is no idea.
What the mind says, mind flux. What the flux?
Yep. It's definitely on an uptick. Interesting thoughts.
Huh.
It's not bad. He says he might set them up to Minotaurium. Each server produces the same hash rate as a Ryzen 9. They use about 250 watts though. You got all 3 of them for $200.
So which Intel server chips are those in there? Because I don't think those were those aren't the Ryzens.
Flux has been pumping since like yesterday.
Yeah.
Basically. Well, right.
Nice, Nacho Biz. He's like, just bought 72 Flux. Nice.
Very nice.
Oh, okay. Yeah, nice. The Xeon 5650s. Nice.
Oh, it is pumping right now.
Yeah, those aren't too bad.
Right now.
And are those Dell servers? Are those dual chip or single chip? I think they were just single. Oh, they are dual chip? Oh shit. Hell's yeah, man. Fucking let it rip. Right, right. I mean, hell.
Yeah, it's a nice setup for sure.
Right?
Those are nice CPUs.
Mm-hmm.
Especially when you got dual chips.
Yep.
So even if you don't want to mine like Raptorium or anything, you can still use those for things.
Hells yeah. Fill up them storage bays, and you could sit there and put all your data and everything onto those and run a
real badass Plex server.
Right, or run a Bitcoin full node. Just saying.
Each one only generates like $1.50 a day. $1.50 a day now.
Right.
You're in for the long game, Bucks. We know you are.
Right.
Next week you could be like $3 a day each.
It's like, yeah, you know what's up.
Investment with $4.50 day daily return equals 44 day break even. That's a win-win, man. Anytime you can break even in a little over a month, like that's good.
Right?
Anyway.
Golden Wolf's like, I need more Ryzen chips. It's like, I got one here, my Threadripper, my 1900X. I've got a 2700X. I got one of the newer Ryzens in my room, but I've still got to set that board up. That's going to turn into my test bench.
For sure, Techman. The only downfall is the power.
Yeah.
They take quite a bit of power.
And the thing is most of the power usage out of that thing is going to be in the fucking fans that are in that.
Yep.
Those fucking server grade fans are no slouch on the power.
Supposedly the most profitable coin, CPU coin, is Raptorium.
Yeah, Raptorium is the most profitable. And then after that, it it's like it depends on what you're really wanting to support. It's like for me, I like to support privacy. And it kind of goes right along with your name, not your biz. So it's not your biz if I spend my money, and Monero comes into play for that one. Right. So I mean, I mine a lot of Monero because I believe in the project as a privacy, not so much as a store of value or something like that, but just for the privacy aspect. And it's like one of those things. Why the hell not? I got the fucking CPUs running no matter what. But that's me. Everybody's different. So, I mean, it's like I've got 4, 5, 6, like seven CPUs. Out of those 7, 2 of them are AMD. The rest are Intel. And then I got a Raspberry Pi still mining on Monero. Yo. Nice. He's like, I finally got one XMR. Yeah, that's what's up.
Congratulations.
Man, I haven't even opened up that wallet in a hot minute. I have no clue how much I've mined. I've got to be somewhere around 4 or 5. I have no idea. Because I don't have any Monero that I actually purchased. And then for what we were sent, I'm still trying to figure out what the hell this is. I'm not sure what Threadripper this is or if it's actually a server one, but it's definitely an engineering sample.
It's not normal, man.
Oh yeah, this is definitely an engineering sample. So I haven't plugged it into my PC at all yet until I figure out what the hell it is. Not that it's going to break anything. I mean, obviously, fucking Helpful Crypto plugged it into his board and pulled it out and put the other one in, and his stuff worked fine. So he was like, I think there's an issue with it, but it might not be an issue with this. It's just that it needs a specific driver that you don't have
or
on
a
there.
specific board.
Right, or yeah.
If it's a developer's, I can only work on a specific board from.
Yep. So I've actually been trying to get a hold of people at AMD, and I've sent multiple photos, and they keep kicking back at me. Take a better picture of it. We can't figure it out.
Says open it because they made some as a demo non-functional.
It's got some weight to it. I mean, it feels function. It should be functional, I would think. Behind Joe Biz, what DeFi exchange supports Raptorium?
No clue on that, buddy.
Yeah, no clue on that. I don't get into the rug pull market, so I couldn't even tell you. I stay away from DeFi. I stay away from it as much as I stay away from the scammy fucking NFT market.
Oh, it's your favorite.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
A bag of rocks also has it. A box of rocks.
So does a pound of feathers.
Yeah.
Nacho Biz, you figure out what exchanges what decentralized exchange you can go to, and send it to there and purchase Bitcoin through it and send the Bitcoin back to your wallet. Done and done.
There you go. There you go, buddy. So that's CoinGecko, and it will tell you it's set to Raptorium RTM, and now you can scroll down on CoinGecko's list, and there's a section list all the exchanges that have trading pairs.
Right.
So looks like Trade Ogre would be my best bet for you.
Yeah, and
South Exchange is okay. I mean, I like Trade Ogre.
Yeah, I like Trade Ogre. At least I can trust them. I haven't heard anybody having issues with Trade Ogre.
Or you can go to GrabX. Would be the other option. That's like my third option. I would do Trade Ogre, SouthX, and then GrabX.
Nice.
None
Bitcoin
of those are
dick.
centralized exchanges either. So
Bitcoin Jake's wanting to expand his Minecraft server. So you having crashing issues with it when people are like a bunch of people are on it? He's looking for 196 gigabyte RAM for his Minecraft server.
yeah, Fox, I use Trade Ogre for a lot of things. It only has an LTC market though. Weird. It's okay. LTC is actually way cheaper to send out of Trade Ogre than Bitcoin anyway.
Yep.
Much less.
And then you can sit there and throw it into a mixer. And
Yep.
Done and done.
Come out as Bitcoin on the other end.
Right?
Some clean, fresh Bitcoin. Yeah. I get you.
Oh,
Jake.
yeah, that makes sense for sure.
Later, Cryptid Youth. Yeah, we're about to run out of here too.
Well, if you guys ain't got any other questions, guys, drop FA in the fucking chat, guys. Yo. Do it. Do it now. I want to see the whole chat light up with those FAs. Nice,
There he
Fox.
goes. Bitcoin Jake Fukine.
Oh yeah, got all those FAs coming in the Chizette. Yo. Cause DCA Adventure is rated F for fucking awesome.
That's what it means, not your biz. Fucking awesome.
Yo.
FA.
Hey, what's up, Ninja Grasshopper? Long time no see.
He says, I get it. Yeah.
And all you sexy motherfuckers are rated F for fucking awesome. Yo.
Church. I think Jay might be live streaming tomorrow.
Oh,
If
shit.
not, he might be doing it on
Monday. Yeah, it depends on when he got some time to break away for all of you awesome
But join the Discord, which is link is in the description below. That way you can get in there in the general section. If he is streaming, you'll probably see a post somewhere in should be DCA videos inside of that Discord. After you verify, of course, with the verify bot. Make sure you're not a bot or anything.
Right.
Are you a bot?
I don't know. I think to prove you're not a bot, you must smash the Lizzie like button. Yo.
Oh, yeah. And subscribe button. Bell
Right.
notification.
Oh, yeah.
All the good stuff.
Right.
Oh, awesome. Now you guys. Go in the Discord, man. Post them in the video section.
Right.
You are more than welcome to post videos there. If you have your own channel, your own show, whatever, post them in there.
He downloaded DaVinci Resolve
Nice.
for his video editing softwares. It's like I ran into him on Bits Be Trippin's live stream, and I was like, yo, I could help you out with that. Hit me up. Fucking, I'll give you some ideas. So with all that, guys, definitely smash that Lizzie like button if you haven't already. If you're new here, subscribe, all that good stuff. And we'll definitely see you awesome motherfuckers on the next one. Yo.
Later, guys.
Recording stop.